Hey guys, Richard Bridges here from the Digital Life Movement and back with another video all about the best sellers rank. And in the previous video I showed you a product that you should not buy, okay? And in this video I wanted to just flip that round and show you a product that you do want to buy. And this is something that I did with my uncle, as I explained in the last video. You know, my uncle showed me a product that he found where he thought he was going to make loads and loads of money from this lawn trimmer, and that was because it was selling for £30 on Homebase in a heavily reduced clearance section, and it was selling for £109.99 on Amazon, okay? And this person had chanced it and listed it up on Amazon for this price, and it had been on Amazon for well over a year, and it had never made a sale, okay? And he didn't obviously know how to research the bestseller rank and determine whether a product is even selling. So he asked me my opinion, and I explained, you know, this product has never sold on Amazon. You need to be having a look at the best sellers rank, okay? Because this is the data that Amazon gives to us as sellers to determine how well a product is performing, okay? So the best sellers rank is how well that product is performing within its category. So if it has a bestseller rank of number 1, then it is the number 1 bestseller within that category. Okay, now if it has like a bestseller rank of millions and millions and millions, then that product is performing millions and millions and millions within its category, okay, therefore not performing very, very well at all, okay? Now if it doesn't have a sales rank at all, then that means that product has never, ever, ever sold in the entire history of that product, okay? So there's just some quick tips. So I wanted to show you this product. I didn't want to leave you hanging and just show you a product that you don't want to buy. I wanted to show you another product that you would potentially want to buy or express a lot of interest in, okay? And obviously every decision is made by you. So you determine whether you would actually buy this product or not. Now, probably off the back of this video, probably loads of people are going to go down to the local Toys R Us, whoever sees this, and have a look to see if this is available. And, you know, if you can get in there first, then that probably isn't going to be a bad thing. But, you know, if there starts to be a lot of sellers coming onto this listing, then perhaps that isn't such a good thing. But let's crack on and I'll show you this product. Okay, so this product you can get for £9.96 at Toys R Us. Again, you'd have to go into your local Toys R Us and see if they have any of these available at this price. And let's say we've managed to source this product from our local Toys R Us for £9.96. Okay, now we head over to Amazon and we can see that it's selling on Amazon. It's the exact same game, as you can see. Season Pass disc, Xbox 360, story mode, 360, season pass, 12s, okay? So it's the exact same product and it's selling for £25.95 on Amazon. And you can see that an FBA seller is currently selling this product. So, just like the previous video whereby we want to be seeing how well this product is performing, we would scroll down to the best sellers rank. And you can see it is performing at 715 in PC and video games. So it's the 715th best seller in PC and video games category. So if we head over to the best sellers rank chart, again that you can get access to below this video inside of the description area, I'll leave a link so that you can get access to this. We will scroll down to PC and video games, which is just there. And you can see that we are in the top 0.5% of its category. So PC and video games, there. Okay, so 0.5% is 2,000 and below. So we're well within the top 0.5% of its category, which is a winner, okay? Now we need to know if the product is selling, which we obviously are expecting that it is selling, and other factors such as competitors or Amazon on the listing, etc., etc. We go then one step further, once we find a potentially successful product based upon this best sellers rank, and we start to perform more and more analyses, okay? Just to reduce the risk every single time, okay? Because we don't take risks inside of the online arbitrage process. If we can get that into you, then you'll do absolutely fantastic with this process. We have enough data to reduce any risk involved with this process, okay? So again, we would have a look at the Keeper chart, so we can download the Keeper extension for free on Google Chrome, and it loads up when you come onto the product page, and you can see just before we look at the Keeper chart, we're going to be making £10 profit every time this product sells on Amazon, okay? So we head down and look at the Keeper chart. Now, can you already see the difference between this chart and the chart that I showed you in the previous video that we would definitely not want to buy, okay? That product we definitely don't want to buy, and I'm hoping that you can see now the difference between those two charts, okay? So let's take a little bit of an in-depth look at this Keeper chart, and we can start to see that Amazon are sometimes on this listing. So this is the orange. We can toggle these on and off, by the way. So, you know, should we not want to see the used products, which we don't actually want to see the used products in this instance here, we can knock that off there. We can remove the sales rank, but we always want that on. So we can have a look. Okay, so orange is the Amazon. So our Amazon on the listing, and you can see Amazon come on the listing and then go out of stock quite consistently with these orange blocks here. So that's every time they're selling the product, and then when the orange disappears, that means that they are off the listing, so they've sold out or they don't have any available, and then they come on for a very short period of time here, and then they're back off because they must have sold out again, and then they come back on, and that's where we're up to, okay? So at first glance, it looks like Amazon are on this listing. But if we scroll up, we can see that the FBA seller currently holds the buy box to this product. And the buy box is the person who has the first, the front page, holds the front page basically. So anyone who's coming down and clicking on the add to basket button, they are getting this sale, okay? So anybody who's on this front page, so this online entertainment warehouse here, they are on the front page. As soon as you come onto the listing, they hold the buy box, okay? So we know that Amazon are on this listing by the looks of it, based upon this Keeper graph. So let's have a look at the 9 new. So we have a look, click on there, and we can see Amazon are on the listing, but Amazon are temporarily out of stock. That's fantastic news for us, by the way. That is a winner. Again, that's strike 2. That's another winner. So we scroll down and look at further competition. Are there many different FBA sellers on this listing? Is that going to reduce the amount of sales we could expect to make per day, per week, per month, whatever it may be? And the answer is no, okay? There's one competitive FBA seller on this particular listing priced at £25.95, and he is the current, or she is the current buy box holder, okay? And you can see after that, the next FBA seller, the price jumps up to £38.47, as you can see. So again, this is the only competitive price with regards to the FBA sellers, okay, which is again fantastic. Another tick in the box. We're onto a winning product here, and we just need to look at how many sales we could expect to make with this product, okay? So rather than going back all the way to the, all here and having a look at the full history of the product, we don't need to in this instance, because we can see that the product is selling consistently based upon the best sellers rank. We can see that. So we can actually start to analyze based upon the last month and see how well it's performed within the last month, okay? So if we do that, we can see all of these these drops in sales rank. Every single time the green line makes a vertical drop, we are expecting that is a sale, okay? So the sales rank drops, meaning that it's made a sale. Okay, so every time the sales rank drops, the product has made a sale. As you can see here, there's a lot of different vertical drops, and based upon the last month, I'm not going to count all them, but we're looking at a lot of sales per month here. Okay, now we can actually do the last week, and we can see, you know, the actual sales a bit more clearer over the last week, so we can actually make a prediction based upon a weekly sales volume here now. And what we can see here is that the sales rank goes up from 1,000 to 1,445. Now you can see it starts to drop here. Now whether they're sales, you know, I would say no. I would say that the products around this product aren't performing as well. Therefore, their sales rank increases, which means this product decreases slightly, because it's all based upon algorithms. Okay, so these little sort of movements here, you know, it's debatable whether these are actual sales or not. So I would only be counting these larger vertical drops. Okay, now this one here potentially could have been a sale. I mean, these could have been a sale. We just don't know for sure. But I always like to be a little bit more cautious, and I count these vertical drops, these bigger vertical drops. Okay, so let's just say that one there, it drops from 1,356 to 1,246. Let's say that is a sale. Okay, so let's just say that's one. There's two. And then again, I'm not counting these as sales here. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sales in the last week. Perfect. Okay, so we know that the product is selling. 11 sales in the last week. If we can get hold of this for £9.96, and we can list it and match this price of this FBA seller here at £25.95, we know that this product is selling 11 times per week at the current price. Okay, so again, let me just wait for this to load, and again we can actually look at the price points that these sales have come in at. Okay, so you can see that the price was around 23 here when it was making sales, 22, 23, 25.99. So, you know, even if we have to drop to £23, we're still going to be making a very good profit off this. £9.96. You know, £10 profit per sale at £25.95. Even if we have to go down to 23, let's just say 50. £8, 82% ROI. It's a fantastic product to actually send in. And the beauty of this product is that it's very, very small, because it's just a games console game. So that means we can cram quite a lot of different other products that we find into a cardboard box, reducing our cost per unit price of sending any stock into Amazon, which is again another winner. Okay, so all of the ticks on this product are, you know, being ticked off here. And this is a successful product, in my opinion. Now, other people might come onto this and say otherwise, but I'm saying that this is a successful product. Okay, so I hope that makes more sense. I hope you can see the difference between this graph and the previous graph in terms of, you know, how much more activity we can see on the sales rank line. This green line, we can see how many sales that this product is making. It's squiggly, it's going up and down. You can see there's a lot of activity in terms of sales volume. So this is what we want to be seeing. This point here is fantastic to see. The fact that Amazon are very rarely on this particular product listing. They come in and out of stock. Even when they come in stock, they're priced at, you know, £24.95, which means we're able to get this product in at a profitable price again, even when Amazon are on the listing. So again, another winner. You know, we aren't going to expect to have to sell this at a loss or anything like that to get our money back out, because, you know, someone comes on and lists it at a much lower price. that we can't get a profit for. You know, none of that is happening here on this particular listing. So it's just a great listing, and I wanted to share this with you to give you a clear understanding about a product that you would want to buy. Okay, so I think that is everything that you need to know. It's again obviously just a brief overview about the best sellers rank, and I hope that you can see the difference between this particular product in terms of the performance on this best seller rank chart. The fact that it's in the top 0.5% of its category. This chart, by the way, was updated in December, and Amazon have since changed the way that we can actually calculate the number of products per category, so we aren't able to update it going forward. So this is the most up-to-date you'll probably find available, to be quite honest with you, because of the change in the Amazon structure in terms of finding how many products per category there are. So this is a very accurate update on this chart, because it was updated towards the end of December. Okay, so again, you can get access to this best sellers rank chart in the description below, and you can see just how, you know, it kind of gives you a snapshot of the performance of the product based upon the best sellers rank percentage, what percentage it's actually performing at within its category. Top 0.5, top 1, top 3, top 5, top 10. As soon as we start to get out of that, we're obviously going into a range where it's not selling really, you know, very consistently at all. Again, like I said in the last video, I would go up to around the 3%, so top 3%. You're going to be finding products that are moving. Obviously, the higher you go, the slower the moving stock, and the lower you go, the faster the moving stock. Okay, so again, you can get access to this chart in the description below, and also you can get access to a free ebook that I've created to give you an overview of the process and a little bit more information about, you know, the strategies involved. And also that leads on to a free 7-part course for you to actually enroll in and start to learn all of the basics and all of the information you will need going forward to learn the online arbitrage process. Okay, and again, the more interaction you actually take with that free course, the more information I will actually give to you. Okay, it's all very interactive based, because I want to do things very, very differently to others out there. I see so many boring marketers that ask people to download an ebook and then, you know, take them to a webinar where they provide you with information that just you can never use because it's just not it's just not actionable content. I don't want to be like that. That's the last thing I want. Okay, so that's it from me. I hope you found this useful. I hope you've seen a winning product there, and I hope that you can move forward with this process. Okay, speak to you very soon. See you later.